morning, country people. Then we are throwing a big salute for outside here. Another man go knock to the talk today, so better late than noon. We don't take side shit on this morning time for Chakara to read and for discuss all the small trouble that will come back into the happen for inside this country, even though plenty trouble over happen for inside this. We will talk about palava, witchcraft for this side for Bonadibong, for Douala Yewe, so they go do palava, Meximanka on that side, it do Mex and do small kind thing, snake come up for inside where he catch the snake, so that snake will only kill people for this side for Bonadibong. With Chakara to read about that one for this issue for contributing to it. They will take one for the go to that side for Babusan. Talk about 5 years old Pekin way he sleep straight like roller when a snake bite you. They accused now some parts here, so now he don't transform into snake, can't bite that Pekin because they don't try to find that snake for kill and not allow gateway, so they will take one to go for that side for Nangai Boko. Now another power they accused for witchcraft, even though they don't first lock that power, they don't go to prison for secret palava witchcraft. Say it take picking of witchcraft more than 10 picking of that side for Nanga Eboko. The pie name na Karamba. He didn't ask for Janon the hand. They explain to no, I be innocent. We will take side to enter that side for talk about this palava witchcraft. So they will take una to go down for Baba one for that side, some Ben Sikin boy, Banso boy, some Baba boy, BT killer for that side. All man they wonder why man feel wicked go before extent for beat person kill him for that side. So for Baba want to conclude it. After that one we'll take una go to that side for creepy for talk about Salamatu. It die body where they take side, so move up for water even though they carry and you go knock small prayer then bury you one time to conclude it. We'll take una go to for Ebolova na palava crazy people trouble for that side. Ebolova president so they don't know what will happen when October, November, December it don't be near. Crazy people they come from nowhere. They don't know when that people they come from Douala, Yaoundé. For can't do their own small craze for that side. Oh now wait till it takes happen. We go check out to tomorrow to reach for that side for talk about all this kind of will happen for inside. You will come then after I want to go take una. Go time for market for Ndopasi. One man, one woman, they sleep straight like a ruler. Why they be the fight? You don't occupy my space. Now me again the place. This place and go my place. Oh, we go Chakara to for talk about why inhabitants they sell for corner road and cancel them. Or various municipal cancel them for littoral. They also collect money for them. We don't know why myself corner road. Why would they take money for tax? So we will talk about all that one. So they will take una to go to that side for Babisi for talk about no we'll give or take una go to for Yabasi. Kongjo route, the bridge, you don't weapon. Motor no fit enter, motor no fit comot, Okada, they carry and carry am. So for Palava road, Bafia, Gerima road, you don't cut. Why? Bad route. Chapter for road, we will take una go to for Kumba, Mundemba road. They really talk am again. Na helele. After that side, we will take una go to that side for Yaoundé for talk about Palava fire for National Assembly. After that fire for that side, we will take una go to for Southwest for Bova for talk about Palava fire for that side for Bova, where he solo some power in birth certificate power for 90 years, die born for inside fire, then a woman too be there for mortuary where they don't dig burying ground they give for bury. After that one to as fire just finish born power for house, they just cause it so if small brother too be there for Wasapita, he don't solo his own birth certificate too. All man they talk say now which countries for that side with chapters for this country that happen for inside this country. But that side from Gaunderi, that regional hospital, Mama Food, the Minister of Health, we go take side inaugurator. They don't take Steiner, Mago do it. Workers they on strike, 3 months salary, so they never pay them. Eh? And they say their working condition they no good at all. But SGO from Ghana will go for that side, come and tell say una no worry. As I don't come to, they go pay una 1.5 months. Other one will come for moon and for talk about the one way they talk about Palava. So for inside this country, we'll take una to talk about Palava Mazembe for that side 5 people they catch them for that side for Yaoundé with one boy on work 21 years old boy he kidnapped some picking for 9 years carry and go to the village go begin show his parents and say so no na my picking you are born and na my picking you are born for that side for Yaoundé. So we will talk about other one come back for dollar one Ben skin boy he go hold some man Or Ibu is still take 9 million francs for you. How he do take the money? They say in a collaboration, we work as them for Alaji. So we'll talk about all that one, then we'll take one or two. Go down for PSS Bafu. Where he already receive in round 2. Goes town fire. Goes other one say never receive round 1. How the thing happen? No ask me because authorities do not even want say this so many take side for talk about that or even show for court. Put them take side over any idea with always throw our own corner with them for bring one of the image. So we'll talk about all this country that happen for inside this country. For us so at a village for that side for Libya left for Fontem, where to take side happen na chief take collapse. Butcher 2 of the workers. Countryman. Now we know that gendarme or police already take over this case because the traditional council the arrest chief. See that one. They go for whipping our grass. I know this children are me one. For my woman hand, I dey with Prophet Franklin. That man will always chakara on a big victory for Sunday morning for this side. They take time for better word for you for man of God. Even though some people come this morning and answer so. Why they even send me to say why it is so men of God for Cameroon she don't silent. They never talk nothing. Why people that die for Northwest and South. Make a talk salute. Good morning, man of God.
Yeah, good morning, Mike.
Welcome morning. Once more.
I was salute. I will thank God. Good morning. How are you?
Would you like say we not the bed?
Yeah, we did.
I will go check out to for my man begin hand. Andre bless Isama. He said so Allah we will pass in the Allah we will pass in the day. But this time around, he don't come for someone to check out to it. If the struggle, say this so that palabra Ruben a monument. Where? Say Dr. Free turn the worker, turn in left, turn in right. Give promises them, they need respect them. But he only know about carry do. Go time for Mbeng. Go King for some the right name for Douala for 3. Some people answer. How much money you go bring them for Cameroon and wait to be Cameroon own benefit? Me they know say Cameroon the dollar they exist for that side. Good morning, Sama.
Oh, Michael, sorry that a lot of time I was not there. So I beg all telespectators for Canal de English. I beg one na for Sika I become for community council of Douala to write letter of Tonen letter, ask him why we don't see street of Ndetumaza in Douala, why we cannot see street of those famous Cameroonian.
The one for Robin
even the one, because if we are Cameroonian, Michael, we must see street of with the name of the history of Cameroon instead of the history of France. We should not see street of Rue Fauche Street or Geoffrey Street or Avenue de Glais or de Gaulle and so many kind of name of colonialist master. So it's because of that. You know, by this time we are crying National Assembly. All our law are still French law. Maybe God have understand our prayer and he have decided to burn all that law. You know that the decree, yes, let me tell you, the decree that make Cameroonian be was the law coming from France. And we cannot have the Anglophone crisis without knowing that we are coming from the law of French colonialist master to make Cameroonian be born. So that even God have said, I understand man to be big sick cry. But I understand everybody in Bamenda, Kumbo.
Okay, Esamamu start for Chakara Tori today. You don't hear this trouble. Some snake for that side for Bonadibon where they take style so some man because some mammy there for that for house. He woke up where the worker find. Come on, say so eat peace. Come back, Mama Esther. You know when I mystic on a with you. This snake so this makes man don't can do his own kind thing. They say he do treatment, he remove witchcraft or other one. He do have the snake come for inside. He catch the snake. Then they say this snake now he kill people that for that quarter for Bonadibon and the very snake see and the very snake it don't take time it do it he paralyze that mammy he for in the few worker where they don't can bury some pot for talk about this palaver witchcraft them. Someone just say no, it's scary one fit be real. Yeah, but I would like to go to Prophet Franklin. You there around, you be man of God. This kind of thing. So if now if it be real or not something where they just struggle for fake for recover some put their eye.
No, the truth about the matter, Mike and I say witchcraft they exist. Witchcraft they exist because me like man of God, where I don't do deliverance for some quarter for Douala here. I don't enter for some place where people don't sleep because of the toilet. I see place where they don't tie the whole family, they don't tie all man. For that compound, no man no they sleep for night. They hear some kind noise and they come on for toilet. I enter the compound, I start to pray. Now for the way God show me thing will be there inside that toilet. I take anointing oil, I go pray, and the snake die. Then with this, how man have been no say they will not say snake die. Immediately I don't pour the anointing oil, the snake die come out on top of the toilet. Now for the way I know say true witchcraft there for the walla and witchcraft there exists. So when you see the kind thing and so you know me I say the judge of fabric, even though yes I know they talk say marabu they feel fabricate something there, but for me out of experience and also some people they way they turn to snake, someone they turn into rock, someone they turn for some kind animal.
So how person flee or man no one interrupt or how person dodge this kind of thing you know happen for your family?
Na prayer, Michael. Na prayer because number one thing I feel advise people and say that is why you ever say and say day where you born, pastor they ever did day where you go die, pastor go ever did. Plenty people they make mistake for life because they not even seek the direction from God. You see some plenty people, some houses and they way you go enter for but the wala even can you get a 10 million you come up for that house you know even get something. So, because the witchcraft the foundation. Yes, the foundation where they for the place, it they fight you. I be the pray for some man it be so attached for your own the way no could fit for that house. 10 and the pack come out, 10 and the pack come out. The way they invite me, say me I go pray for that house. Now for the way I go tell the man say God will show me see for the place where he did so. Now place where they be don't bury people and the blood of the people that are crying. Now that way you conduct deliverance for that house before people say. So you are enter house pray. Any house where you want go enter where they pray because some place and they would do in a place where they won't bury the people and the spirit too they come out the trouble people. Snake some your neighbor if you been a man where they practice until and you don't know. If you been a man where they turn snake or they plenty people they for do for tongue at least where they use that kind of means and for work their money.
Okay, more take this time I'm go for Bible and for talk about another palaver witchcraft. Now so snake again. Who say snake he come up for inside town for that side for Jelem. He bites small girl pikin for 5 years. And the pikin, one time they tell snake bite you for food. They bite again for the pikin for a toe. So they tear apart, tie it food, so that made the poison, it no go up. Then they carry it go to hospital. They reach for hospital, 15 minutes, the pikin you die. They say this that the accused has some power for that side, so now you don't turn into snake cabin. For the snake be there for inside a town for that side for Bawusam. Now I think we and the pikin be there eating so they be bamu. See that power where you don't some can't take their picking license for secret service some part of that the power don't still play the snake by picking. They tie you go for school, but they act so it's can't be possible. Doctor say this so there is society one a bit missing. Say even if you believe so they will tie picking food find them picking your die in less than 15 minutes. So for palaver this issue. But now the accused are not passing, now you don't cause them. They buy picking and say, now only God will do. Because when the accused were power nowhere. But we don't know what's going to happen. Even though you don't get too small power, and stay don't cash down for door when they come up for outside. So they say they go bed. They don't really go bed. The people full man. They say they so they go fighting that too spiritually. It's a spiritual matter. So it's somehow what you if you talk for this country, you see that happen for inside Cameroon, witchcraft left and right.
Yes, my contribution will be like what we draw on the wall is what we will get. Cameroon is a country where a lot of people have abandoned the traditional way of living, and the cause of that was the wickedness of population. Maybe sometime when you see an old papa, he is there and he want maybe to eat, we condemn him just because he's old. What have we done to maintain those old papa in dignity? What have we, because even at the time of colonialist master, our parents used that witchcraft just to fight and protect the village against colonialist master. It's because of this you can reach in Benin. You will not see colonialist master have success there too much. You will reach in certain part of Africa, even in west part, you will see a lot of colonialist master have not succeeded because our parent was using that witchcraft, that demonstration of traditional, even in Egypt, just to protect population. But now we have abandoned our tradition to certain persons who have wicked intention, and we must now in Africa protect ourselves by taking in charge those people, because the power that they get, they can make batting and they can also do protection. Because if, for example, you give me snake, I would put in every colonialist master house, even in Tone. That will make them run. They will make them run. Cameroon. Yes, it's that we can use it.
It means they were part and no need to use them again. Find they take another.
Yes, they are not happy.
Okay, yes,
and we abandon.
No, the thing is that the Bible says, "Suffer not the wish to live." The Bible is against witchcraft.
Bible be against witchcraft.
Bible be against witchcraft.
I'm going to say
Bible be against witchcraft, because Michael are there for some crusade, for open air crusade.
But man of God, wait to be witchcraft, because we go talk to you and so Bible be against witchcraft. Some man ask for us that say wait to be witchcraft.
The word witchcraft just means just a diversion of anything. Like, for example, witchcraft, they work in such a way so they divert anything where they come your way. For example, money we give or come your way, they change it just to make you suffer. Witchcraft is a kind of manipulation that when they go into the realm of the spirit, at least they can take whatever was supposed to be to this man and then ship it, allow the person to suffer. They can take your star, they can take your blessing, they can take... Witchcraft is just all about manipulation. At the end of the day, I ask myself, because as a pastor, I cannot tell you that those witchcraft, they have power, because at the end of the day, if they really get power, why did they die the way that they die? Because at the also out of experience, I don't keep plenty of them. I don't keep plenty of them. By the grace of God, they upon my life. But the Bible is against witchcraft.
Okay, we'll go for that side for Nagai Boko. Some part to the first side. In name na Karamba. Roland Prego to move take side for that side in Karamba. Na the second time we go Janaminati de pa. Karamba. They recall it for us like Karamba, so they say because he practice witchcraft. He don't take plenty picking for witchcraft. He throw when he see you throw just throw something for your eye. He don't take it for night. He can't take it when you travel. Go work and do spiritual thing for night. Now in that way, some parents don't still can't complain again for you. They call the Karamba, they don't call it. He take grass, move that witchcraft way, don't send them for picking their skin. Then now some other parents they don't see come against this, so while picking them too, they don't behave as normal for house, and they only call a Karamba in name because picking them be the innocent. So it is what did really happen for inside this will come to where they initiate now picking them, carry picking them, picking work and travel with them one night because
you see now picking their life that way they be destroyed. Now picking their future that would be the kind of thing. So even though they handle for Janamere, they know handle all the matter. At least call a man of God, because even the man himself need deliverance. If he refuses no need deliverance, at least they kill him, they finish.
They finish with one time?
Yes, even by prayer.
Even by prayer?
Yeah.
So it's
my contribution is that, Michael, we have to construct our society very well. You see, when we are talking about witchcraft, of course, that can put witchcraft inside a young Cameroonian. But if we had a resources that we can come together and stand like that, what are we capable in Africa? For example, you see all those papa who don't want to retire. It's one kind of witchcraft. Of course. Yes. It's a kind of, yes, it's one kind of witchcraft. Because me, I don't see how you cannot do something, but you still maintain yourself. You say, I don't go. It's witchcraft. So that
it happened for Zambia.
in Zimbabwe. Yes, it's witchcraft. What I want to say is that to build new Africa with all what Africa can bring us, we must first of all put love inside population. And that love must come now by the system that we made in education. We must promote our cultural value. We should not call again only Ngondo without seeing the product and the benefit of Ngondo that we have well made. You have to see even the monument, our history, museum, and so on. We just not have Ngondo just to say, oh, Papa must work and work and we just see the benefit. We must see the benefit of with opening of cultural home.
Cultural
hall.
And they build their own for
yes, and is that all tradition? Because we must be careful that we are fighting against witchcraft, and maybe people you confuse it and fighting about our cultural.
no, witchcraft be different. Cultural
they
cultural practice be different. And that thing we were talking for you, and I say we see like that picking them. Their future is already destroyed. Picking them for 2 years, 3 years, they go initiate them to witchcraft. Tomorrow you will start the year, say they also me they give their papa, me they give their mommy, their papa will lost job, their papa, their mommy will lost job, the one will fall sick for the house. Because I know out of experience that grandpa them, when their time for go, they no one go. They kiss small picking them for change their blood so that they will live. You don't talk about you say the grandpa if be serious, they say we not could be worker. But after that gets more power, who say the power come out? Because the picking don't die. Now that kind of thing, the way when I see them, I know the allow that kind of people for live.
So what if you advise parents the way they hear you now?
Any man where they hear me like parents them now, I feel advice when I say at least most mistake the way parents they do. You see people they go for church, they always leave their picking at home. Know the kind of place where you are picking that they go. It's not just being only for at home. Even for school, we don't see a way picking they go buy biscuit. They initiate some other one they to do witchcraft. Make sure say before you are picking one come up for us, lay your hands on top that picking, pray. Because the Bible said that redeem the day because the days are evil. Redeem the time because the days are evil. Now there are a lot of wickedness, there are a lot of occultism. Whatever you see, there are people that initiate children. So before you are picking one common for us, make sure you pray. Bring up you are picking them also in the fear of the Lord. Teach them, say before any man want give them something, they not take them until when they show you. Because plenty, yes, because plenty begin they take bonbon, they take sweet, they take the one, and so they do.
Yes, my contribution will be.
Mo just add this one so for Palava Chingwe, it be mystic.
Yes.
So that's now mystical thing they happen. For Baba one, some Benski man, he want pack a tire boss. So you know the Baba in a small village for that side inside Norway. Now when he break, and I don't ask get the email for that side. He asks some person so who said if he pass tire for the direct play if he pass tire. If the worker find that place, he want go issue some my woman. Ask it so if you no play the pass tire, the woman had a struggle for directing. He must have come for inside house. Knock the boy for he back neck. The boy just for one time he collapse. He said, "Get that minute had they die you. That minute had they die you." As in that boy just die for the sponsor. Man will be the past. That man to one come, he just point that man. If you come for corner here, no say me too, I will finish with you. That man to just go quiet. Yeah. Because you don't know it. You know if you know how the thing start, the boy machine it disappear. That man take that body so carry and I go bury him for back in house. A woman had to come out, run, go back for their compound. Goes me to him, mommy. After like 1 week, 2 days, the diabolista smell. They say yes, on this smell. Wait to really take side so smell for us. Before now they call Janan they come outside. They want dig and to discover today so they don't bury some young man for underground for that side. I didn't say they don't even know it. They want to do autopsy for check. Wait to really take side kill it because they so a private part no day, a fingernail no day. They don't allow them go catch that woman. Go down. But this man, Hassan, you don't take sense so disappear, police, and now they don't know the worker find it. So what did it happen for inside our country? Today the don't smell for that side. Oh man, take side one that population. Any man be your pass, you go see and pass, go see and so take side. You go for that side for Baba one.
Yeah, Michael Fondop is the consequences of what we are digging because what you dig inside the earth, you will come out with fruit. The real matter here, I think, is how could we educate population and have better citizens?
How person you see person you and a man no get problem. What if you push you for big man way you and you no get problem? Or for nang man you and you no get problem killing. Well, that kind of anger now.
Yes, the frustration. Yes. I beg. I go tell my own. Yes, na frustration. You see now, frustration is that kind of way that people are not happy. No occasion of the rejoicement, and people are wicked only angry. The consequences will be bad.
Because even the population be angry.
We're not person only frustration because how man could be frustrated. And yes, we understand say that one the first step it been a frustration. The second one, who's the private part for the man? Don't go. We not fit to say that one. We not fit to say that one na frustration. Means the man he will really be involved into something. Now the social the witchcraft what would they talk? Because plenty people the way they make their money na through that human part them where they sell them. And like our way some of they talk, poverty never a bad thing. because out of frustration, out of the society, people are forced to do the undo. They are forced to do things that they are not supposed to do. So when you see people don't start the kill, because I always hear about for Nigeria, say they don't kidnap man, go kill them. They don't do the one, they don't move in private part. But we don't start to hear that thing for Cameroon.
Yes.
And then I believe it's time that we should stand in prayer and at least fight for our land, defend our land by the grace of God, at least with all the wickedness. Because we are talking today, the one that don't kill the man. We give people who don't die for road accident. Now another witchcraft that, because they will know people where they live the country where they drink human blood, where they are honor for make people die.
So all this there is witchcraft in Cameroon. Look at the recent fire walk in assemblies. It also so all this one that fire for National Assembly for Yaoundé. This na witchcraft they said them.
No, it's just a mystery because up to now you don't know the cause. They talk say they do investigation. According to things we know about Cameroon, investigation they always do for all things. But at the end of the day, they're not gonna ever tell with thing where it really be the cause.
Yes, but my contribution is to ask the population to build their spiritual way, as the pastor was doing by asking us to pray. And each Cameroonian must now stand to build his spiritual power. And by doing it, you must have good master. And good master, we can see it even in the result of pastor, for example. As you have said, yes, Pastor Franklin, we can see it in those who are now the very powerful country of the world, Chinese. They have their Buddha, and you have seen a lot of design that they are producing. So that I think the Cameroonian now are at the way where they must not left without, they must not
no, the
walk
truth is
away without master.
Okay, we'll go for another case. So place them for people they die. But for that type of creepy for Kenke River, for creepy for Kenke River, wait till we take side of that side. Salamatu na some small girls see how look that body will sleep on top water. So Salamatu he come out go wash water for Kenke River. Wash clothes, carry the clothes go and back, then come back. He ever wash for corner water. Come back now for corner water say me one wash. As he come now for wash for that water slowly. People they corner water, they see how water is carry go down. They say man, they tell us sometimes in the plane. If in the media they go, they die. Oh, they tell us a joke. Actually go na number 7 there we make after yesterday before they go see die body for corner that Kenke bridge for that side for Kribi. Now witchcraft or now waiting.
Now
how person will go watch?
No, because Michael, the one I don't stay for Kribi for at least 1 year something.
You know that Kenke River the solo.
No, I know there is a kind of witchcraft in that way. And then the funny thing is when you ever hear about man who die for Kribi, most of the people who die for Kribi for that water, na visitor them, na stranger them. People for Kribi, Batanga people, they know very well time way that their mami water that they ever take people there. So at that particular time, they will always advise their children, may they not go for corner water, may they not go today, may they not go tomorrow, because the water, they ask for human being them. Yeah. And then when you see visitors, I mean, there could be some man come here and a woman, in three begin all they die in one day. This nothing where a Samaritan now so say, any man get for no say, you get for protect yourself. Yeah. The world where you will know yesterday not be the one where you know today. The world has become evil, more dangerous, more than what you know. And it's the spiritual that rules the physical. It's those who that can dominate at night that controls the day. You just be innocent man, you just begin to go for corner water, you know nothing with it. May I tell you something? I be there for Kribi for corner water. Some man approached me. He showed me some SIM card for Orange. He tell me, said, he been a bayangi man. He no ever believe say person go die come out. But yesterday evening, a woman don't die now 1 month today, they bury a woman. But yesterday be day for Carrefour King, he be the chow with fish. Some person call, say can't see something, one come, he see a woman. A woman give that piece of Orange, that SIM card for Orange. And then the man be the talk for me. I be she don't come out, I take fresh air. The man talk for me, say, I don't know why I they talk for you, but now I they talk for you so. I dey feel the spirit of my woman. It dey corner me. He say, "Been a bayangi by a woman and basa. He no ever believe a person will die come out." I conduct the deliverance for that man for corner that seashore. That why I don't finish the deliverance. The man said, "Now ye that they run the go, now ye that they run the go, now ye that they run the go." So it exists. Any people where they work for motor, we don't see plenty people where some people they don't plan their witchcraft, go into a motor for say innocent blood that die. But which under grace and cover, God has a final say. Make sure so you are with God.
Okay, more take when I go another more take come on for this side. So palava this witchcraft story. We'll go for Ebola.
Because today this will be very mysterious.
Yeah, for Ebola, people for Ebola they wonder. Say what will be happen for Ebola. When October, November, December they show hit, you see craze people for Ebola like say craze people they add for Ebola town they been a craze people. So they don't even want to say why it been only did that period. Young girl demo, oh papa demo, young boys demo, they be mixed. See young girl I don't want so it craze. About 19 craze people and they only turn only for inside Ebola time with some people time. When December they come, so they need plenty sacrifice or some people they tell you, okay, you more craze for those or any kind of thing. Then they want craze for Douala or Yaoundé. The enemy just take Motogo na Ebola.
No, the thing yes, I don't do Ebola. I don't see that kind of thing to Ebola. Thing what I trying to say, like as Samaron talks something at the beginning of this meeting. Now the society where would they live is too hard. And that's why the government need to do something about employment in Cameroon. A lot of youth then they have entered into some diabolic things, and it's like they have signed a covenant, and then it worry them today because lack of money, lack of job, lack of the environment where they are frustrated. You see, man of 25 years, it go intersect. We never pay work. He never pay try for some place he fail. He go into some witchcraft for get money. And at the kind of thing the way you see people they come up for when you go get the condition where they give you, they pass you. You come up for you see how they work and naked. You work up for town. You see some man you can pack big motor, work and naked. Yes, because he want get money. At the end of the day, that thing where the devil they give you, it they give you right hand and it take it with another hand. So plenty people that they enter some, and most of them I still blame even our leaders today in the government, because when you see most of these things, they are the one using all these young people to get more power in their position. You see, they say that okay, oh, when I go do the one, they know very well say they could kill the person, and when they do, the innocent one they are dying, they are mad on the street, and then they are getting their own promotion. They don't appoint you for the director, and before you appoint you, they just say okay, you gave a key 5 mad people, you gave a make people, they gave a make people, they go Chris.
Yes, Michael, what the people of Cameroon are thirsty of. Are we thirsty of the truth? Yeah. Do we want to drink the real water, the water will save us? Yeah. If the demand of that water, are we thirsty of that? If it's occurs at the time where now Cameroonians need the truth, need the change will come. But if we are still neglected, we are still going side by side, we are not still moving together to say, okay, we must stop this. Because young Cameroonians, they are the one having the future of the Cameroon. And they must
they work at Chris, they work at naked.
Michael, you see, for example, most of them are traveling to Europe, dying of the Mediterranean, even in Libya. You see a lot of people are slaves in Libya. It's because of the lack of love of management of those leaders in Africa, even particularly in francophone zone of Africa. You see a lot of Africans are going to Libya to be slave there. They buy them $400. Is it good? They prefer that way, even to die on the Mediterranean. It's just because a lot of Cameroonians now, where
you see senator at the age of 90-something years, where they sit down for this so they sleep.
So
that one will bring now which can go to for your own society, for your own village, for your own people there.
So that change must come by youth, and youth they are the one responsible of it.
Yeah, now they're lying. It's time you talk pidgin. Okay, it's time I don't hear you. Okay, more do continue this time around. So, Roland, carry with this time around go to that side for machine dog passing with this. So, yesterday morning it been a serious catastrophe for that side way. Not die body for one woman. That's the way he come for that side for morning time. For machine dog passing, before you want get place for sale, initially you come for around kind 4:30, 5 o'clock. Because when 6 o'clock reach, you know, get place for sale. Since as council, Mary become a grind all that in them chakra all that table. So they want me they by force take market, that market where jig don't belong. They ask on pay 5 million for give them small store. Then mommy they say tomato where the capital say don't even need 10,000. They ask them 500,000 for give them small counter where they feel put on a small table there. So all the now they manning about corner road they sell for corner street. So yesterday play with some party ever money say on small thing and one kind of woman no first come because na first come first say. That part tell them must say pack come off my place. That must say take it. Now the caterpillar go move for you because they very well on the way you go pay for council. Me say I go pay that do. So leave me and do my own business. Now when they start do small dima, whether knife come on for left or for right to that man put that knife enter now for the woman in neck, the woman do fall die on the spot. As the woman die, Roland begin bring the other image as the woman die for that side. One time population say bring one image of a ram market for as this woman not die we see there for Bangmoto, so they carry the man to where you want take sana for run because I don't kill man, you don't kill man, so they carry now to stick them with a stone, them start shoot that man for that market. They beat say the man to don't start die. Now they abandon the when they carry and go to Wasapita, they reach for that side. The man to he die. The man to solo on but and two people don't die because they fight space. Yeah?
The truth is, one of the
and the delegate of government, Tone, is in Bordeaux, in France. I don't know what he's doing there, just to take our money and confuse what he's calling to do. I think the role of the mayor, we was calling about decentralization, is to give better life to population. The mayor in Cameroon is not the mayor who is working. We are still in the country where delegate of the government, Tone, instead of working for population, he's working for his interest. It's bad to see that kind of young Cameroonian, and I'm sorry, Michael, for that loss of life, young Cameroonian, just because they cannot preserve and say, okay, this is the occasion. Even in Central Market, you will see until 2009, there were fire in market, Central Market.
Yeah, that's where they build stone and block road there.
Yeah. Even in ancien troisième of Douala, roads are still they are still blocked. You see, it's a problem of decentralization. I think the President Paul Biya, if even now he can take a responsibility to say, okay, we don't need federalism, but we will begin to decentralize. Until 1996, that we must decentralize Cameroonian. René Sadi, I don't know what he is doing. No. The real matter is why population is going to...
Cameroonians are being frustrated.
Is frustration coming from where? Because it's coming from the silence.
Go for the market. The city council, they will come to say, me they not say today. And then the population will hear. Tomorrow, the same thing. You will see them, they will come, they will also ask money for person, we don't say, they don't give us and they'll collect the money. At the end of the day, people are frustrated.
Of course,
and what is... man not give us save for the place, he not give us save for the place.
If we and were...
you not give us begin to collect money for some other ones, then they leave some other ones.
Of course, if we were at decentralization,
where the traffic for Douala plenty because of that thing where they say...
And if we were applying decentralization, that comes from our constitution. The constitution of Cameroon asks that we must decentralize. Why should we have again delegate of government delegate? We should not have again mayor, governor. We should not have again SDO.
Yeah, now the call.
Yeah, that's good to call from home.
Yes.
Franklin from home.
Go ahead, Franklin.
Yes. As I said, that market is so cancer work at no day they will. That market is so cancer work at no day they will maintain that peace before that people they fight so they die.
My brother, that one na question when I only cancel the free answer because they always dey for that, and they dey for that market for the point they dey for they only find that same you can get in a small 100 or 200 for sure. But when can we go down
for market for Bamenda for English side, you can go market for Francophone side na two different.
They
don't get experience only for Bamenda. You can go the other side and even the council there, you don't even see them. You just collect that money.
I don't know how to call. when you call it, come for corner television. Okay, more just take we Roland, carry we go time for Yabasi Kongjok Road Bridge don't cut. No Yabasi man see for us for Yaoundé. Yes, I see Yabasien. The Yaman longer. You see Yabasien. Who's that road for go Yabasi? Okada said, you know if you go again. You see, Okada na 2-3 for them they carry Okada for that side for struggle for saying it takes us so cross as na take una 2 cross time. But anyway, see how people it takes us over and since we did breach a court now about 1 week now, no authority, they never do nothing, they never even they think. It means it is so. Now say this so. Some budget no day for Cameroon for emergency. It's about you
still remember the problem of Ezeka. The Ezeka problem accident of train occurs just because of the bridge that was the cut of the road. But now the solution of the government, instead of closing Camrai, they closed General Voyage only. But just because they are Cameroonian one. But I think the normal way is that those people who are leading us must come in their responsibility and check the work that they are asking to people. Look, for example, even the roads. When you are giving a market of road of somebody, you give the road, but the caniveau, the cover, the border, they have till the money. But you will see at the public market ministry that they are delivering. It is delivered.
Now don't sign and say they don't deliver the road.
The problem is inside it, and the problem also is Paul Biya. Because, of course, Mr. Paul Biya is just sitting in his chair at Etudi. He don't work. He don't work. And may he resign. May he retire. May he go to village Vomeka and left young Cameroonian continue to work.
Okay, so yes. We also talk about Palava Barrow. Roland, bring me road in France for Bafia, Gerima Road. It don't cut to. We know they for pass. So motor they knock 2-3 weeks. See?
No.
Bafia Gerima. Timber will come over the place no. Planty chop will come over that side. How this population? You know that this royal area na they feel me for town. But why they put it there for town and if you sign books, say me they take time, fix the road for the royal premier control became filled with fine chop, they do them too, me they live too small life, me they do chop too small white man chop where they come up for town for go for that side, and me they send with that fresh chop them with the water from village. See how put the soap of Palava road for inside it.
By the time we are asking about emergency.
The thing I say, Cameroon where we now we need a change. Anybody know we need a change. Because the regime in power now don't fail.
And we must be,
and then last year is not maintenance. Yes. When you look about that bridge where it is so, I believe say for that Yabasi we call and say whether Yabasi I believe say council day for day.
Yeah, they get council.
Before that bridge one fall so at least they be ever pass for day. Some bridge and they for Cameroon where they don't make 50 years.
That bridge
when that master they don't build them for you. No, they know the check, they know the go look am. Cameroon, they don't want to see me something happen. Me people die before they start to look.
Let us have courageous Cameroon.
How many gendarmes the way they did for road? When the bus when the bus one pass, they check the tire there, they check the engine there, they check whether they get fire. They not check all that things.
We'll show another image for road, Kumba, Mundemba Road. In fact, the hell. See, see a Cameroon be stuck for inside mud. If they push camion for road, what was small motor? See road for inside country. When Northwest na the one cry, when Southwest na the one cry.
And the investment.
People for Yabasi they cry. People for Bafia they cry. People for Far North they cry. You go for Ebolowa they cry Palava Road. No better place no day for inside this
Michael Ugonyame was singing. C'est toi qui as dit que tu peux voilà le Cameroun now they don't want to work. They just sit down and send young Philemon to Bamenda. They just sit down and say no. I think we need courageous Cameroonian now. Yes, to stand and say this change will make it.
I don't know. Now they're line.
Yeah, Toglori is there for line.
Yeah, you call for sign.
I recall when I say when I fit up Toglori is there for line.
Yes, go ahead.
I recall right for Boya.
Yes, give our contribution.
Yeah, I the one try for top there. Even I want not drama when I not drama for me them. I not leave them when I begin to come corner.
Yeah.
Oh, when I come and I will sit him over the top. When I look at my way, don't with that on the cap, it's try to tell when I did truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get me.
Yeah, we'll get you.
Yes. Look, I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, okay. Thank you. We have a
No,
I don't know the line.
Not what I want to say. Palaba.
But we just go to attempt to catch we. We could leave Palaba this bad road and so talk about something. You say after this closing of General Express, for go Chang, go Bunda, go Bavusam, transport fare you don't double ×2. You be time for Bepanda, you get 3,025, you go Bavusam, you go Chang. But now go for Bepanda, you need to see moto. Then if you want travel for Saturday or Friday, pay motor for Monday. Because you pay motor for your ticket for next, and you pay motor sometimes motor no reflux. She happen to turn on for Bepanda day for night. Sometimes they go turn on for night, say can't stand for wrong point, became work stop now any private car you want go for that side. For say they don't when they talk to this so when if Sokachu get problem, they want stop Sokachu na both all man I really help them for transfer and go work. If they want bound and they give a look at say this so. As we lock this man, so we will struggle for say many people, you know, affect this sector and many people control begin live their own life. They bound general, they get plenty of motor, they use people for.
I want to give my own point of view of that general. I think also for stop general, at least that will not be the solution to the problem in Cameroon, because number one, we get bad route.
Yeah.
We will start from the route first, and then secondly, we gendarme them, police them, what they do for route. They do their work, may they stop corruption. Because that general, not to talk about general, and no plenty agency them for Cameroon where you receive bus where they come on from here to Yaoundé, from Yaoundé to Bamenda. Where they not be in good condition. The other day I tell boss at the go Bamenda, I get the place SKG1 could go to the place where they go.
So that
and they sound for the engine. They sound for the engine market. They pass the front gendarme, then they pass over they collect now only the 1,000. So it's not a problem for general, it's a problem with the gendarme and the route also. If government want look at me, they look all to this, they repart them. And then now they don't stop the general. What about the family where they don't lost their life?
No, even
they don't pay some amount for the family where they don't lost. SK general pay because no man no go follow them say Muna pay at least 2 million for people where they don't die. No, that one. I believe say if any agency way he make accident so for Cameroon, they no me go stop you, but at least any man who could die for your motor by accident because of the driver be the sleep, because the driver be the drunk, because you don't go fine. Yes, some driver do you don't go driving school. At least total say 5 million for one person. You will say they will adjust. They will adjust.
5 million.
Michael, we give in charge a mission to a ministry to have the solution of transport of Cameroonian. When there is a die, normally there must be a resign. Yeah. I don't know why Mebengo, because he's the nephew of Paul Biya. He's still there. At the time Kamrai killed Cameroonian, he was the one asking to Kamrai to make Bachaman the turn. Now Bachaman the turn killed Cameroonian. Now he's stand up and say, I will close General. What have you done for Kamrai? First of all. Two, why don't we accept the truth in this country where somebody has failed his mission? May he resign. And if he don't resign, may we put the way he will not even stay again one hour on that chair.
Sama,
on that chair.
Just because they don't ban the general true because after when they put the ban, or then I tell you something, the general boss caught cash fire for Yaoundé. Where would they transfer people from Douala? Escape that we don't really ban them.
No, don't ban them. Don't ban them.
Even Trésor Voyage have fell down.
So now you hear minister they blame now gendarme the way they leave the general they pass.
I think the mission of those who are working for Cameroonian, Cameroonian must ask themselves if really they are asking account of that.
No, the truth is
because we must educate population. We must educate. Yes, we must educate. Of course, and that means, of course, we must educate population to act good leader. If population left always those leaders don't resign, they're like probably don't retire. They will continue. Why
Okay,
are they obliged to do it?
Yeah.
But Cameroonians, they must mobilize. They must mobilize themselves like Albameda, like Macho BBC was doing. And now what is he doing in prison? Just because the revendication was truth?
Okay, we'll go for that side from Ghana for talk about regional hospital where Mama Fuda be takes I go put foundation stone. They work as they go under for on strikes, so they don't get contract. Why man they work, but 3 months they never get salary. Woman they can't get them job for chantier. The woman don't they don't get them money for king can't job because they put already take care already. That landlord they hold and say me they pay me they give money. So the white man they want to move for chantier as they belong to the work. Say 3 months no salary now as they want to come out work and say una no come out. Una only remain for inside the pay. Una come out for as the job fine. They may will suffer under the sun. Oga SGO for that side from Ghana they can't tell say no una can't any idea go so we see how so they go should on a small meeting. Then they can't tell they will pay them half 1.5 months. Then the other one will come for month end. Why Cameroonian would work for our own country? They will give contract. Why them? They get big salary. But when they get a small ginger money, see, they work for big shanty. That one hospital, they be hospital. But medicine, no, they way. If you get wound, they go choke you. If something happen with you, and some people don't die for that shanty according to how they pay they work for that side. So what did they happen?
No, I think we been say like our own talk something for here. We get leaders and way. They don't care about their own people. They don't care about at least the suffering way we own Cameroonians people that they go through. What they care is about their pocket and then I have a police white man, and which is not good because around there was some company where I see away workers they don't wake up talk say the salary they good, and minister come for day they take envelope for 10 million GE, and then the minister come up for outside try to calm down the people. I ask myself, say, escaping minister if the police now white man pass you on people way Cameroon, yeah, we get leaders the way they don't betray we. When you see the one before that contract, the before minister one go at least the budget everything was already there. Wait to go and say after a few months when minister come on for day, and then the people where they work for day they not get salary. They not get salary. Why the contract?
We'll take some 1 or 2 callers and then we'll take continue for take una go to that time for boy. I don't know how to for line. I don't know how to come.
Good morning.
Morning, how to for line.
I'm Mr. Paul from Gaundere.
Mr. Paul from Ghana, what you want to get as your own contribution? That hospital be there for your corner.
Okay, now one discuss about the bad roads where they see them for TV now.
Yes.
So the bad roads, they might be saying the cause of the bad roads na the system who they inside. The system, I hope so if this country they come back to the federal structure.
Yeah.
Because the old roads will be given 50 years ago, they still be strong and light and they be passable. The new roads, with this system, the new deals, government don't bring up within the short term. It will be passable.
Okay, thank you, friend, for your contribution. We'll tell you our caller for line. Hello, for line.
Hello?
Yeah, now the call.
Yes, I know.
Now the call.
Hello?
Yes.
Now, who knows the job?
Yes, go ahead with your contribution.
Now, who knows the
When you call, don't listen with through your television. Listen with through phone. Hello, now the for line.
Good morning.
Morning, now the call.
Yeah, now Florence the call.
Florence, you the call for sign.
And the call for Bamenda.
Go ahead, Florence, with your contribution.
Yes, I want to know that for that station they talk about accident for general.
Yeah.
It is very wrong.
Give your own contribution.
Yeah, I want to say if you want to talk of it, I'm not just trying again because I'm mad. It is called accident for plenty.
Okay, thank you for your own contribution. We'll take another microphone. Hello, now the for line.
Yeah, my name is Tatishi from BNM.
Yes, go ahead with your own contribution. You get 20 seconds.
Yeah, I want to know about the road master where it's going so.
Yes.
All that thing that happen, so the first contractor they work on fine. But now they cancel and they just say it will be forever. They chop their money in a chopper.
Yeah.
They don't do nothing and don't nothing. So
Okay.
all that thing they cost up. All with the auto where it happens, so they can't charge all.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution. Yeah, now the line. Okay. Hello, now the line. Hello?
No, at the end of the
Master,
day.
that called
The end of the day.
that called overplayed the same phone.
Like the beginning.
Yeah. Hello? Okay, more take side this time around for come up for this palaver, this issue from Gaudere. More take one go for Bova. More talk about palaver fire. Then more tell this fire for Bova for that side for this place the concept for Bova for Southwest. Where this so house born for mystical way. Like no the fire they will claim this now and you don't born this Karago house. Some part with the power will be there for the house. It born is take born to ashes. The lamb way it way it be there for the part they use them. Now the power is kept now way the born is stay it turn a bushmeat for that side or man if you don't talk about this kind of thing. For that side for Boba. So oh my one say which kind of thing is it? The pie woman die. Either for mortuary. After it's be dig the pie the woman burying ground for front door so they depend on how they go bury the weekend. The only year I say house on cash in less than 20 minutes the house burned to ashes. The part they struggle for broke down when they the fifth struggle broke and for move that part for inside house. The pie brother they for hospital when no be where to as part of finish born to they just cause it so it's move about 20 for hospital you know die. Woman there for mortuary, but actually they don't go for follow both mortuary, but they don't even carry power go to mortuary. They just struggle for bury them immediately for talk about the one. The lamb will be there for inside the house. The lamb is not even prognosis, not happen. So what did happen, man of God? What you use? We talk when you hear this kind of thing.
No, it is well.
It is well.
It is well. Because that one it shows na so the witchcraft we will talk. It happened for National Assembly.
Yeah.
So it's possible it can happen anywhere.
Anyway.
So because the one for your House Assembly will not know the cause and the one will not know the cause. Do you want to turn and say like how we talk? At least we will try to come closer to God. Yeah. I don't hear some person call Obama that talk say that man where you talk about general so general overkill people. You see, we have innocent people out there in summer. We get innocent people, and then we are ruled by occultic people, farmers, some Rosicrucian them. At the end of the day, they will also fix that thing. If the one ban general, they don't get a ban general for 3 months, at least 3 years out of business. And the funny thing I say when they will ban them, now every parent say that one not be banned because the very day, the next day you go from ban, you see how they try to change the name for the place where they operate, and they name them for the boss. Because we just shouldn't we get people they shouldn't have only for office. They write the paper them. Either the man for general, either the man for the place, either at the end of the day, they day for one society. Now the innocent one then, where they suffer, where their life to be sacrificed.
Okay, we also talk about Palava fire. Bring it around for that side for National Assembly, for that side for Yaoundé. It takes time make Cameroon and their skin is shake. They say, they talk to anyone now witchcraft because how did they struggle for vote budget? SDF parliamentarians them they don't even come out. Karai get to give Kavrasa just stands all thing called the catchy. 5-story building. It just started burn wow the burn the come down, the burn the come down, the burn the come down. Firefighting brigade again that side they do something they do their own investigation. But this fire now so Anglophone problem because due to the kind of thing you talk it just be like say as SDF MP they no be calm. I even born as some of the office them
you see the fire for National Assembly Michael. The fire start some few minutes at least quarter to 10 in the night. And I believe say if the fire brigade they be good all the necessary things them that National Assembly not go burn.
No,
right
the firefighting brigade complaints so they use all their motor them. They even call
who said the motor be there? Motor be there for Bamenda.
They call
Boya.
Yeah, they call reinforce for right from airport Okanka still support them. But the thing is so that whole the way they ever want pass pipe them they put after the whole for corner National Assembly water no be there.
Yes.
So it even bring them again more difficulties.
You see.
So it means say delegation ministry be born ministry I think ministry of
Minister of Secondary
Education. He born for that side for Yaoundé. And they be complain about Palava and you but this one for National Assembly.
No, there's something mysterious. There's something mysterious that the government should open their eyes and see. Ministry from ministries to National Assembly. We don't know whether from Assembly now it will land for Itoji or will land for which place. But what we are praying is that let the government first listen to the people. It not be now only for Anglophone. A lot of people are crying. The North, the South, the Anglophone people, they are crying. Me, they listen to them.
Amen.
Me, they listen to them. Even the voice of the people, the voice of the people is a voice of God. When you ignore them, there is what you call the vengeance of God. And this is the vengeance that the government is seeing.
And my contribution, Michael, how can we have an institution, National Assembly in Cameroon? Can you even realize that kind of thing in USA or in France, where they always travel, that the National Assembly take fire? I think the real Cameroonian that we need is the Cameroon who guarantee the life with the provision. How could we have those people who cannot prevent fire? Even Tonne in Douala. How can we have matter of Cameroonian institution? Even one day we will understand that Etudi Palace have took fire. That means market of Cameroonian can take fire, of course, because we are not realize really how we could repair the light and so on. But how can the institution, National Assembly, don't have water don't have fire extension, don't have even alarm to prevent if there is something that occurs, even light, even security. Who is living there? I think a lot of people like Cavalier Jibril for 30, they must resign, and they must, at the time of Amadou Ahidjo, is that where I like what he was doing. They have closed all those people in prison first, but we see a very old papa like Cavalier Jibril. If we carry him now to Kondengi like Bapes. No, really, we need to make Cameroonian be alive, and there are young Cameroonian who can work. Even me, if I was the one in charge of security of National Assembly, I would not wait until that fire burned three stairs before we see how we can.
Now 5 steps.
Outside the water tank, they be there. So when the day of Bamenda way, they don't take and go Bamenda.
You know,
and then nothing where they don't carry and go do it and go Bamenda. If all the thing be there at the place, that has not go burn up to that level. You know, go reach that level.
Now they don't suspend all work. They say till Monday where they go start see. But concerned the people Baba City, so they've done the plan how they go build new.
Yes, we will benefit from that fire, because there are certain people. If you look very carefully, you will see that they will benefit. Those who are in charge now to build the new assembly. Those are in charge, those who wanted the money, because there are people who wanted the money to be they don't put fire for saying yes. The budget where they get for you now. Yes, quick. Yes, made Paul Biya, because he cannot come there. Paul Biya cannot come at National Assembly to see that fire. You see, which kind of people are that? Which kind of people Cameroonian are? We have National Assembly where Paul Biya have said, "I do so swear."
You catch fire.
Catch fire. Where Paul Biya will do in 2008 again? I do so.
No, they go build a new one. And then they move leave that side before one go come back for that Bamenda for talk about country for Palava fire. We just talk about Palava people they take side to the world country for better for that for Yaoundé. You see, for Yaoundé now people they do small when you deal with bank this microfinance they suffer. This small mobile money kill them. So see 5 gun them. For that side way, judicial police don't take hands, so they do their own small investigation. They catch 5 boys away. That boys their own work. They didn't eat for that for night. They work at for broad daylight. You enter your business place, so one man for answer walk right away to. They didn't cover face here. Tell you say, mama, give all money, give gun, you give all thing, give money. They carry and they come on, they carry and they go again for the next place. Stand collect. Then they begin work at chopper for bad and will come back and place. Yeah. Now you don't say me put them begin trying to put camera there for their business place. Now when judicial police don't catch fire with them, and they even catch and one of the catch against on one boy for that way he kidnapped some 9-year-old girl. Carry and go to the village, go begin show a parent say so. Now my picking there get a city, I get problem for that side. So now I don't carry picking bring. So through the telephone now they following that through telephone, come for that side, can catch it now, bring it back for that side. So if they ask the parent 10 million because we need that money for do 1 or 2 things. What did happen for inside country where they use the no one come for go inside town, big town, economic town like that one, the worker who broke place and who gone for this time.
Again, Michael, first of all, let us congratulate those who are
the judicial
born.
police.
Yes, because most of the time we are talking bad of them, but police have done a wonderful work, and we must congratulate all of them. But now, let us see that we cannot always make what we call to feed something when there is hungry. We must prevent. Preventing is how Cameroonians are living, how are they finding their job, what is the system of work, what are the priority. We still remember Amadou Ahidjo when he was doing Canal, Plan Canal. That was developing some areas of the country, Ebolova, Komisago, Pastoral, and so on. But Paul Biya, with Plan d'Assainissement Structurel, he has failed. And really, when somebody has failed and you don't want to resign, that means we are now in a country where we say navigation à vue. Yeah, navigation à vue. So that you have a boat, the commandant of the boat, Paul Biya, even is not there. He's the Cameroonian is
the boat going left and right.
Left and right. And citizens now must take their responsibility to be awarded and to say, okay, now if it's like that, we can make courageous action. For example, your program, and congratulate it too much, country meeting, a pastor who is clever, who is doing a lot of effort to make Cameroonians know. And that is only the way that we can now, but how many Cameroonians are listening to us? Maybe something in certain quarter in Yaoundé there is no light. You will see it's pity. You see contribution that we are doing here on
it's a man who so talk about and get another tomorrow they catch it for this side for Douala. Businessman allowed for this side for Villa. It will be on small this boy so na Ben skin boy they do Ben skin quiet too. You see didn't you so? If we did at 9 million. So Allah you don't send a worker, go take money, bring a move, take us here to go buy business in them. That boy don't go take 9 million. I think the counter inside that bag. They some of you work at the bro, go tell the boss so 1 million you go seize that money, you bring a move share them. The boy don't come on to take collar, carry hard, you do it, you hold the man for road because the man you go take money, he work out and don't even know that money. If they never take that man kind of money, see that kind of back, they don't even know better money be inside. So now anyway, he hold another man, joy collar, now the man with the collars, the man leave the bag, he carry the bag one time, it disappear time. Jana never from Bobby, they don't do that on small investigate today, they go pour for the boy. We know they chop 2 million. Now only 7 million. No,
we turn the police, we turn the
they bring back the 7 million. Now they call the one after how you do not say this so the man carry money for the bag for so now large they work at them they don't have people for so now so they carry money sometimes 10 million 15 million for
yes Michael let us
work for company you give for the high palava your money give you for
let us advise Cameroonians that we can make dematerialization of money. We can have now cards, electronic card. You can have to dematerialize, not to work with a lot of millions. No, it's not good.
Carry money for even small card way.
You can dematerialize money. You have cards, eco card. It's not the advertisement of EcoBank, but you have a lot of cards that you can use. And
now they get cards. These mobile money operators, they get card the way they use them.
Even they are thieving us, but let us use it. And if the complicity of those who are managing us, even the Ministry of Telecommunication,
you keep your money,
the Prime Minister, they have their own money inside. Look, for example, the cost of internet in other countries in West Africa. They are so low. It's not good that in Cameroon people are not holding the satellite with hand, but now they're making us pay a very high amount, and you transfer.
You know say it's can you say this so PSS Bafo don't receive round 2 for fire.
No, we never hear that one.
PSS Bafo he received round 2 for Ghost Town fire. He burned this time around 4 girls dormitory. Then he burned 2 parking store. Gio for Bafut, he said so camera and gang, you know one say a minute the 50 happen for inside. Apart they don't say so you don't born again. They got to know about when I go up again go and smarter and you don't born for night. He born for 10:30 for morning time. We picking the for inside cloud they learn ABC. Now we just see a fire picking the just wrong can stand for that side can look at bed. Or tell them we teach them from school they come out tell papa say no, we not worry. No picking never die, all thing they under control but the parents saying we not be sure. How that kind of fire? They say no. Beginning of for classroom, they did the learn book. Fire it takes a car. No,
the thing it be very pity. It be somehow because I believe saying at the place where the military they did for protect the school.
Yeah.
And if the military, they no fit guarantee, we say they no fit
Protect
protect the pikin, there no need for pikin, they go for the place. At least me they stay, because for example now, they will just begin to tell when I say they protect, and then on second time that we begin, if my pikin be there for day, I will move am. I will move am because now number 2 time the brother say no, and then the question now would ask now who throw the bond this school then? If they pass now hard before they go bond the school.
School get security.
Yes,
They inside fence.
they did it all. Now who they bond the school? Is there not something behind that? Maybe people, there are some people that are involved into it.
Missing a manipulation.
Yes.
Then how to say why they don't wanna make journalists the text show to happen the 4 classroom.
If the thing be clear, why they not allow the press me to enter?
Even that time we so born they me put enter any school now they born and only struggle hide and when you come they talk to you. So it's a motive you can at your own contribution.
Yes, Michael, national sovereignty belongs to Cameroonian, and Cameroonian can ask Bolivia to shut down, and Bolivia must listen. If Bolivia don't listen, that he must shut down. I think Cameroonian have a lot of idea that we can put together and make him know that we is what we want. I congratulate first of all those who have revendication in southern Cameroon, and I asked for them to continue to manage with those francophone who are in their causes, and may them be proud of the new Cameroonian that is coming, because the victory is coming. The victory will be the satisfaction of population. The victory will be the incoming of what we want. That means decentralization or federalism. The money will go now to those who are taking charge in population. But now the burning of school is not good, of course, because even the revendication is not a good message of discipline, of a revendication. We cannot, me for example, and I cannot go because I want the monument of Rebenu Nyobe upon the Eubank committee. Ben is not good. People will not support me again. But I can go and cut the head of General Leclerc because he's not a man. Yeah. People now will understand that, hey, this man, he have only removed the head. That means we can put the head and we go put it in the embassy of France, of course. Because that head, what is he doing there? Really, Cameroonian support Esama because my method is non-violence, and I think I have strategy also. But of course, I can go forward with a lot of Cameroonian. If a lot of Cameroonian, even those of Bamenda, we should fight against neo-colonialization and colonialism and imperialism. That will help us, because the real matter is not Bamenda problem only. It's
Cameroon problem.
Francophone problem with France. We have a reading between France and those who are creator of Cameroon. That means Paul Biya, Young Philemon, all those, of course, because they are the ones signing accord with France. Amadou Ahijo, when he delegated the power to Paul Biya, we know exactly where we are coming from. And they are full, Djongu Foncha, they are full, Salomon Tandemuna, they are full, all of them, because they didn't want to consider what the resources of the country can give. Why should we pay the taxes of Bamenda in Yaoundé? Why should we take Bakassi taxes and pay in Yaoundé? Why should we take Sonara taxes and pay? Why should we pay taxes on Jombe Penja? We hold the mayor, Paul Erikinge, we put him in prison. After 7 years, we say no, he's guilty. No.
Okay, thank you, President Sam. I'm going to take 7 years from Prophet Franklin for talk about how it takes us to pressure on for Sunday and so on. So plenty of prophecies and testimony that only flow and flow. Where even you pass for that side for valid the prince for a ministry for that side, chance in the take side. Any man don't say make a take my 2 cry. Chop please go see, because what they come from that side for the one Judah, that Judah. Lion of Judah, all the gadgets for measure one prophet Bushiri for that side, we all them the day for we so the day they represent for this side for come. So Prophet Franklin, how you feel when you see the population when they flow, and what you tell your people then?
Well, I thank God, Michael. I thank God for the Bible said that everything works together for good according to them that love God. At least after the other week I not be there for studio, but on Sunday, God don't lay for my heart for minister for any man where you get challenge. Any man, either you get a problem or that you don't sick, at least tomorrow at 7:30, you listen for me live. I'll be praying for people. Last week, Michael, plenty things that been happen. I remember some mommy where they coming from Ghana, they said that for 2 years, the mommy no could feel worker. But I will they take you go put on your hand for scream. I will be the pray for people. He started worker. I don't receive uncountable testimony. I did people who come for Birmingham, not Betua. I don't even receive people who come out Equatorial Guinea. They come the week because they want to receive prayer. You where you hear me, either you didn't for Boya, either you didn't for Limbe, either you didn't for Woodside. I did for Douala, and then follow my program even tomorrow morning. If you cannot make it tomorrow, Douala, follow my program tomorrow morning at 7:30, the same channel where we are now. I'll be praying for people because one of the things we God only and for my hand, I say, I dey prophesy for people life. I dey call people their name, I dey tell you a problem life.
Okay, if you contact to that number, they under screen so.
Yes, or that number where they under screen so if you contact and they will give you my personal number. But tomorrow from 7:30, I will do live. Whether you get a which challenge, whether you dey sick, either be HIV or high blood, diabetes, cancer, whatever be the name that the doctor has called it, tomorrow we will change it. I don't see Nigerian boys the way they will be stranded for some hotel for 3 weeks. I will be the give prophecy. I see they go, I call them by prophecy. They come back for church immediately when they enter church. They call them then and say they are visa. You begin to come for church that they see how we bless all man be happy. I did for the one here for Valet Bisenge, opposite Hotel Valet the Prince. So if you call my number through Mike or you take this number 675387644 675387644 675387644. You call me no matter what be the problem. I can prophesy to you through the phone. I can deliver you through the phone no matter what be the challenge. The grace of my Father, Major One Shepherd Bushiri, is upon me, and the grace is speaking louder and clear. Get a time on Monday. Yes, me before I forget you one. As from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, God don't lay for my heart. He say, my son, I want you to deal with evil altars. We will talk about witchcraft today. I'm dealing with altar versus altar. Maybe you're not married, maybe you're not do something because of marriage. Unless on Wednesday, Tuesday, come up for place of your day, come for Douala, deliverance, altar versus altar, and then your life will never be the same.
Okay, when you say gadgets from Measure One,
yes, we get the oil for the fruit of the womb, we get the healing water, we get the deliverance water, we get the oil of favor, the Lion of Judah, the mantle, and the sticker, and all the wristband. It be available for ministry here for Valet Bisenge, opposite Hotel Valet the Prince. If you contact my number through my number, like I don't give my number, you call whether you come on, no matter be the challenge. Take a step. I'm the man of God at the top of you now. Take a step. Come and see me, and your life will never be. I don't see person where he come for church. So man come for church the other week. He be suffer for HIV for 12 years. Immediately after the prayer, I send him back to hospital. Go make a test. He called me back from Birmingham and say, Papa, God has done it. I'm coming back for my testimony. 12 years of HIV being healed. So God is not a joker. When He brings people, He brings people for something.
Okay, Esama,
Michael.
you don't say this palaver, this Ruben Umube immuniment, where people don't put it on wait time. They don't overweight and wait and stay tired.
Yes.
When the doctor Finton already talk, not so you don't even enter the level of or go with one man country. So you don't write book. What the cabinet they talk to?
The object of the letter that I'm asking to delegate Tonel, they ask me even to stamp. I've paid stamp. I've paid everything. Those are courier. I could give you all the photocopy because you as journalists, you will even pastor because you are a citizen. That means you are part of what the history of Cameroon can help us to build new citizens. Those are letters that Paul Biya himself have signed in a letter of National Assembly that we must now think about those who have built Cameroonian. Yes, because he is written here that pursuing the provision of paragraph above, here be rehabilitated Mr. Ruben Umnyobe, Felix Moumier, and Eswandi. The rehabilitation referred to the section above. It means to dissipate any adverse reaction. The following of any reference, and this person particularly with the regard of their name, biography, effigy, portrait, street name, monument, and public buildings. That means even from 1991, Pobia have already signed a letter to say to all those delegates of government that they can put the monument of Ribenu Myobe and S1. But we don't know why Mr. Tone till the date of 6th of October, because it was the 6th of October that we must, all Cameroonians must see at Avenue Umyobe, the monument of Umyobe. Umyobe is not there. I went there, I took even picture. Now there is a big dick. Big dick, big pole at Avenue Myobe at the street name Njonjo.
Yeah.
But why could we continue to live Cameroonian? I think we should say to Paul Biya, please resign. Let Cameroonian continue their road. The people of Cameroonian have a better future, not only with you, but with other person like O.C. Joshua, for example, that have many times meet, and he was fighting and he was supporting me. He came in prison. There are a lot of people like O.C. Joshua who can help us. Now he's coming from National Assembly. He said no, they don't need to meet with all those people. I congratulate Martin.
So you congratulate as a boycott?
Of course, I congratulate
senators. Them they boycott too.
Of course, because we don't see really what is the meaning of those laws that we don't apply. Look, for example, the declaration of good. Probably I have not declared it's good. We are not. What are we doing here? We don't know. That is a lot of money of losing. We are wasting our money with the national resources.
Okay, $10. Can any conclude
and senator?
I want to see it out.
What are they doing?
Okay, just chose for 1 or 2 people looking at as we pack back.
Yes, I greet all the widow of Ribenu Myobe that are still in Bunyebel, and we should continue to visit them because Mate Umyobe and Maringo Umyobe, they are the one abandoned by the government of the Republic. And you see, day 2 months I was talking about it, all those Emmanuel Ndele, all the family. I congratulate all Cameroonians for the continue of our history, the restoration of our memory, and all the telespectators who have called us for today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Man of God, Brother Frankie, you want to salute 1 or 2 people to follow you now, so?
I salute
you salute only food.
Yes. Since my number be on air, Michael, at least I don't get no less than 3,000 spiritual children. People are calling me from France, Nigeria, Maiduguri, everywhere, because of what God is using me to do. So my last word for any man where they listen for me. Now I want to invite you for prayer for morning time Sunday, tomorrow Sunday at 7:30. No matter what be the challenge, listen to me at 7:30. I'll be praying for people's life. People were telling me about high blood, diabetes, everything disappear. The same grace upon my Father. Tomorrow we were meeting at 7:30 in the morning live. I'll be praying for you. Bye all man. I'm with you people.
Okay, so the thing takes happen. If you miss this program now, so if you get this very program again tomorrow, we will get again for evening from 9 to 10 o'clock. If you know 50 and tomorrow, you will see them again tomorrow evening. But this evening, this very program will come back again for same will take side. Check out this very to read them. But if not, I will come back Saturday for Monday with plenty to read them for take side work for inside country. We don't go Saturday for tomorrow again.
Pastor.